Hello, YouTube. Today's educational roast is finally a Grandmaster player submitting some gameplay to be reviewed. Because I always review like platinum, gold, silver, which is fine. It's okay to be silver in this game because you want to get better. But this is a GM5 player, IOU, aka iChaosify, said they were actually GM3 peak, but went on like a 20-game losing streak. Okay, maybe not 20-game losing streak, 10 and 22, hard stuck, lower end of Grandmaster. I can nitpick a lot more when we do gameplay like this since we're on the, you know, if you're in Grandmaster, there's like very specific weaknesses in your game. Like you're pretty well fleshed out as a player at that point. But there's probably some small parts that could use some fine-tuning to help your consistency, because that's what we're going to look for here. So IOU, you can take the TP, okay? You just look for first nade here. Now you're stuck on a defensive nade. See, their Ana already naded you aggressively, and you die and you never use your nade. That's what I would do immediately. So if I ever take a TP like this early and hopefully expect them not to take it, I go for the early nade. Holy junker. I saw this hair and I had to go look at it really quick. So right as soon as you TP'd, I would have looked for a nade, and then your junker queen and your Symmetra try to collapse and get the early kill for the first person out. But you didn't do it, and you still didn't use it at the end, and then they naded and then you died, right? As soon as you TP'd, you went on the defensive rather than looking for an offensive play off the bat. So number one, I can already tell it was just passive. No value, dead. They're an Ana naded, especially in a neutral. Like you're gonna have to defensively nade as Ana if you're on the back foot, but this is the game just started. Everyone's on neutral footing. No one's in a strong position yet. Like your Tracer or whatever, or your Genji, their Tracer isn't set up on an off angle to like burst you down where you have to nade yourself. You were in a neutral and you took a sim TP, so you have to make a play in a neutral. Good shots, nice, good, nice. I like this. I actually don't know if I would take this right now. Respectable. Look for a sleep here. Get to help them out. They're gonna collapse 5 onto, okay. I wasn't gonna look for the sleep after they started backing out. It was more of like, when Queen is in an active fight, if you just quickly got a sleep, then the Queen might be able to convert a kill. But then once you started running, it was a little too late. You have these cooldowns. You already saw 4 of them, including the Tracer. So you don't have to save your sleep for the flanking Tracer. You basically just have to be a bit more proactive there. So a little slow on that. He shields it. That nade is fine. Now you just pocket. They clean up 1 kill. That's good. You probably do have to play here. There's no time to do a full rotation right now. Just use that piece of cover. You're good. For the nade. Unfortunate. Alright, I see you try to do the animation thing. Just go behind cover and just farm your nano boost here. Respectable. So I would have shot the Rhine instead of this. So I'm being nitpicky here. Your target prioritization, fine here. That's fine. Shoot the Rhine here. He's full amped healing and sitting in his heal pad. He's probably dead because he hasn't escaped anyways, and it's easier to just shoot this Rhine here. 1, 2. That shot was fine once he peeked to the left. For the sleep, that's good. I just farmed nano. Just farmed nano. Okay, they're just using everything. Okay, you're dead here. Okay, that's fine. You have nano boost. They are spawn camping you guys. Uh-huh. Good. You can just kill him first. Fight him off a little bit. Don't get too tunneled right now. You have to look for a nano aggressively for tempo consistently. Turn around, make sure what's happening. Okay, you know what's happening. Your Mercy's watching you. Nice. You force a recall. Your Symmetra might get cooked. You can look for a nade here as well, offensively. That one's fine too. But you see how their Ana's actually like nading you hard, and then you're actually getting pressured so hard that you have to like back up. Even if no one capitalizes on the nade, it forces them to play a lot more hesitant. Like right here, my first instinct is to throw a nade instead of a sleep. The sleep is okay here. It's not a blunder to just truck a proactive sleep here. A proactive sleep allows the Rhine to like potentially go for a kill. Allows the soldier to just helix 1 shot. Helix with a damage boost into a shot. I actually think this is fine in hindsight. You tried. And then now you're stuck exposed and like getting hit by a nade and a shot. So if you threw a nade instead, like it wasn't wrong for you to throw the sleep and the nade on the Lucio, but think about it this way. You go over here, if you nade this, their Ana doesn't peek anymore. Sure, you get naded, but she's scared to peek and you can have a safer cross. You're lucky the Ana just whiffed. That's it. If this Ana was me, you're dead. Or ML7. Like here, you're dead. Okay, we're just lucky she missed. But you're dead in most other scenarios. If you naded, the Ana would not have peaked. Then you have a safer crossing. And the nade backs him up. It makes space. So far in this round, also you're doing the thingy where you start walking forward. I would actually play this piece of cover for a bit longer until you know for sure the Ryan's gonna round the corner. Then I'd wrap here. I don't like pushing up. Like it's fine to like follow your Ryan. If he goes around the bridge, if you stay here, it's a blunder. So it is okay to like move up as he's moving up, but I'd probably go from here to here, and then the third position would be here instead of gunning straight forward. But it's like, it wouldn't be a mistake as long as like your Ryan unloads everything and keeps him there. I mean, it's fine. I don't think you're gonna get punished for it. You at least have a piece of cover. Okay, see, that piece of cover saved you from the shatter. So like, you see how it actually did benefit you there. Luckily. Nice kill. You're tapping the point. I respect it. You should probably not. Don't tap it anymore. Don't tap it anymore. Run. I know you want to keep it. I think it's fine to tap here and then just leave. My eyes are soldier. He's probably not going to touch, but like you're also going to die, and then your team has to fight 4v5 anyways. So you can let him retake it, and then you just refight in a 5v5. Okay, go to the angle on the left and poke. All right, this is the defensive option. Not a blunder, but I would do what the sim is doing actually right here, where I'd peek out here and then go for a shot. Maybe you manage to kill this Ana. This is the Grandmaster 5 Ana. The GM1 Ana is not afraid to take this peek. Knowing that they're not on, what's it called? No Hanzo, no Ash with the pocket. You could potentially die to like, I don't know, BAP window, Symmetra secondary fire at the right time, or like a Helix at the right time with a couple of shots, but this is like, okay. You can start on the more aggressive angle. That's fine. You're already here, so whatever. Make it work. Nice. You're TPing here. Okay, you can leave right now. Look for some plays here. I like that. Look for the, try to sleep him. Try to sleep him.
You're powered up. Get in there. Negative.
This is fine. Okay, here. Here. That nade is fine. The soldier's a safer one because there's a Rhine shield there, but like, that's okay. He did end up getting naded. Right here, when he pops visor, you kind of just have to go for it. Even if the percentage to hit is low, there's nothing else to sleep in this scenario, and it's like, if you hit the soldier, it's game-changing right here. The soldier luckily only kills one and doesn't kill the Mercy because your Rhine pinned him at the perfect time. Luckily, your Rhine was proactive and went for it, but I still think it's fine to be proactive and try to go for the sleep there. And then I'll avert my eyes for this one with the nano. Unfortunate. Smart play by their Rhine. Take off the nano person. This is a GM5 game. GM3 to GM5. What does the thingy on the bottom left say? Did I put GM4 on the label? Whatever, close. Lower GM. Very good player. IOU, Chaos 5, but with the fine tune. These are the little things that matter. Okay, I think it's okay that you're challenging her. I would probably go for quick scope jumps. Easier to hit. So in a scenario where like, when do you quick scope, KarQ? Quick scoping is a lot of times when you're repositioning because you can jump and maintain momentum, and you can also do it in 1v1, especially against Farah. Oh, it does say GM1 on the bottom left. Oh, my fault. I put the wrong one on. I think it's fine to take the first shot on scope because you just reacted to it. You just quickly flick and then take an unscope shot, and then I would jump quick scope into cover maybe. The jumping is a little risky as well. Or you just go the full defensive side. Hopefully your soldier challenges. Yeah, this is hard. That's tough. They had a lot of stuff going on here. What could you have done specifically better in this scenario? Let me just try to break it down. They're just TPing on. You looked for a nade, but it unfortunately hit their sentry turret, which splashed it. They have a nano. You went for the sleep. Unfortunate miss. You have to challenge this Widow because no one else is, or else you just die if you scoped in. I think you played that okay. I think they just had a lot more tempo than you with the nano boost, the TP on, that caught you by surprise. I think challenging is fine too. So, in conclusion on your Ana round 1, too passive. Proactive nades. More proactive sleeps as well. And more proactive angles. Like you took a defensive one after the team fight win. And don't get me wrong, I think I'm a naturally more defensive Ana as well. I'm trying to like break that cycle right now. That's fine. Watch out for your right side. That's good. You did the... Okay, so you did the thing. I mentioned this on every VOD review, even in a ton of other ranks, but you notice it even happens in GM. You have the tendency to walk forward when someone's critical. It's the biggest support mistake I've seen in like forever. You can still do your job of like, you know, playing at an angle where you can still heal the Rhine, but like at least block one sight line. If you stand here, you get exposed here, here, and your like attention's here, but you open this angle for the enemy to shoot you. If you just took like 3 steps back, you can still do what you're doing, but you cut off one of the angles for the enemy. So you did the thing where like you saw the Rhine get low, and your tendency is to walk closer to him to heal him. The papers will, you decrease the distance between the papers touching the Rhine by like closing the distance, but it's not significant enough. That simple jump forward, actually, you got punished for it. This is what happens in GM, right? You have to clean this part of your gameplay up. You're a good player, but like small things matter. That cost you your life. This guy sees this. He's looking for a target. Like that's 120 damage by simply taking 2 steps forward that you just took. No, the travel time is not significant enough. Losing your life is worse than, you have to play selfish, especially in ranked play. As much as fun, as nice as it is to save someone, just if you sacrifice yourself in exchange for it, I don't think that's worth it in like 95% of cases. You have to give up on, yeah. You give up on your tank and you can look for your own pick, especially on a hero like KarQ. Alright, that's unfortunate. Okay. You can... This is a reset right now. So, since you're KarQ, like if you... This team fight's already lost. Well, he killed the Rhine. You're gonna lose one of them, but this is a point where like there's the potential idea of you popping out and like, you know, going for a 1v1. Not on Pharah probably, but like at least one of the squishies. KarQ has the benefit of like 2-tapping. You get into danger, and then you just pick one of your people to TP out to, your Ana, because she hasn't left the room yet. It's fine that you did it, but like it's one of those like, now in the VOD review, it's a hard decision to make in the moment. Like I would be a little hesitant as well, especially because you're getting your shit kicked in right now. You gonna take it? Yeah, you are, okay. You have to give up on, yeah, you guys are getting your teeth kicked in right now. You have to be proactive here. You have to look for the Kitsune either after you TP, or this might be a team call right here. If you're not taking the TP, you go for it here. Okay, you're going for it now. Stay behind here. It's fine to stay in the Kitsune and just look for the pockets. Be close enough to cover that hopefully you don't get killed. Good pocket. Okay, now look for an offensive play. Or go cap. That's not wrong either. When I say go for an offensive play, what was your first instinct? My instinct after seeing that was to just like go over here, wall climb like this, and then just like shoot until I'm pressured, and then I'll TP out and let somebody else cap it. Usually the Ana cap it. That's what I was my instinct there, but like you went for the point instead, which is fine. Just a little bit more passive. I know it seems like you gotta do it, but trust me, if you ran up here and climbed over, somebody on the team would have yelled point and your Ana would have went. In most cases. Hopefully she would have went if she was in voice. It's okay. Okay. Looking for it, good. Okay. I look for the shots here. Look for the shots. Shoot him. Shoot him. Okay, you got him. Yeah. Okay, I would not walk closer to Rhine here, so this is one of those... I actually would have played a little further here. It's kind of hard to find an angle, and then your Junkrat's getting shot. So, like, what I would do in this situation, especially with Rhine here, in case he has a shatter, I would have actually just stayed right here, maybe healed him, and then if the Rhine can't shield 2 places at once, I'd try to thread the needle and shoot anybody behind him. Actually, doesn't look like anybody's behind him. Okay, so I'd move to the left here, but I would... This got a little dicey when you got a little too close, because this Rhine's probably eyes are open to look for a swing, but luckily you backed up into this corner and didn't get hit by a swing. Because he was probably looking for the Junkrat. I was just scared you're going to walk into a swing range. But no. Good. Yeah. It's very hard for you to challenge Farah, but I respect it because she's in this room. And somebody called that she was one shot, right? I respect that. Okay, she's one. You can challenge that. Oh. Very respectable play. Watch out for the window. Just walk into him or leave. Just better. Not the cleanest play. Okay, that was clean. This part's fine. You pop Kitsune. Okay. If they pop window like this, you're in a Kitsune. I would have actually crossed over here and taken the fight outside of his window like this. But you stayed in his LOS for so long behind window. We're just lucky he missed. Let's see how much he missed. Okay, their Baptiste hit nothing. You got lucky the enemy was worse than you. So this was easily punishable, probably in higher GM. Luckily, their Bap missed everything. If he hit any sort of semi-decent shot, you're probably cooked here. I knew I needed to challenge him there after losing our run. I want to take as much attention as possible because I feel like my AD strafing is good. Correct. I think it's fine to take this duel, but I would not have taken it here. I think he just took really long to cross the window. I think it's fine to like slowly strafe your way over like this. If he's already looking at you, I would slowly make my way in to at least like cut his. You basically cut his damage in half. If you think about it, right now he has 2x damage the entire time he shot, but he just missed every single bullet. Yeah, you just you went over here and then you went back to the left. I still think it's way more correct to take it on one side, take it into his side. But your idea of challenging is correct, but like the micro part of like choosing to play against his, you're letting him keep his advantage here versus still taking your advantage. You still get the movement speed here and you can AD strafe and, you know, keep him busy. But it's fine here. And you Suzu'd, I don't know if you reacted to the shatter or you were just doing it because you're in a 1v1, but godlike Suzu. That's fine, but yeah, I would just strafe to the right here. Boom. Maybe you reacted to it. But you made it out. That was good, though. You did take their attention. The execution just could have been cleaner with the decision on the window. That's good. Good shots. That's good. Okay, you can go aggressive now. So when I say go aggressive here, I just saw the numbers before because you already killed the Lucio. When I say that kill, no, luckily you noticed the Pharah. I actually didn't even notice the Pharah. I meant like when I say go aggressive, I would have actually re-peeked this and then started challenging the BAP. It's easier to hit the BAP, but luckily this Pharah barrage like right there, which put him in range of like Junkrat actually killing him anyways. If you were here in the Pharah barrage, you at least have some cover to turn around and probably kill her here and she doesn't see you. But just a couple of shots here and then I'd back up. In any case, good kill. Go for the Widow. Shoot the Widow if you can. Try to shoot the Widow in between your heals. Alright, not bad. What elo is this? This is Grandmaster 5. Okay. I can see what you mean by like this Ryan just takes too much damage and he still pins in at how much HP? This guy pinned in at like 100 HP. You can't heal stupid. You try to heal stupid as much as you can, but you know, that's tough. This one's a lost cause. You just look for ult charge. You just look for a nade and just look for an ult charge. Your enemy tank ended 40 and 13. Your tank was 19 and 17. Yeah. Not much you can do about that one. But what you can control is your shots here. That's good. Okay. Trying to move up. The Junkrat's. Okay, he's anti and he's dead. That one's not so much your fault. The Ryan maybe could have half pinned to take a little bit of space, not like all blindly charging into all 5 with like nobody ready to back him up. He's got no awareness of what's happening behind him. Unfortunate. Okay, he is waiting for heals now. So I would have naded a half a second earlier. As soon as Ryan hit the wall, there's a window for you to nade him there and or sleep. If you slept him, they would have Suzu'd, but at least you trade cooldowns in that capacity. His entire. Look for the shot. Okay, you can just nano him here. Nano him here. You gotta kill. You gotta kill. Nano. 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 Whoa. Okay, your Rhine pinned him off the map, and then they didn't collapse. They actually all backed up. You got a little lucky here. I think in GM1, the enemy team stays and pressures this room as long as possible. Although they did lose one, they try to choke you out as long as they can. I think you tunneled onto your Junkrat flying back. I think as soon as you got one and you know that your Rhine is like just a press W charge only, I would have just nanoed him. This is definitely just a hindsight moment where it's like, fine, we didn't burn nano and we got one, and then they're all backing up. But like, I think in the moment, it's like my instinct is 100% like this. We get one, Junk's low. Your priority was to heal him versus what's actively happening. Your Junk got a kill and he's like gonna run away. This guy's active in a fight, and then your attention turned here rather than this play. Could you have guessed that your Rhine would have pinned this Rhine off the map? No. So in this specific moment, if I see a pin, I'm expecting my Rhine to just press barrel in this way, just as he's done the whole time. So the instinct to nano him was the correct one in this moment. But luckily, he made a play where you didn't need the nano, and it works out you didn't have the nano. Right. Oh, well, in any case, it worked out even better than I anticipated, because they didn't end up, he did end up hitting him off the map. So in any case, you still have it. You're trying to just use one support ult for now, so you don't have to burn two. Like when now they counter back, you can try to nano him. Ooh, that is so unfortunate. Oh, that KarQ TP'd. Throw a nade at her. Oh. Okay, so it's your instinct. I'm trying to think, what's going on in your head in this moment here? That's good. If I see that and I turn to my left, I just caught that KarQ TPing with no HP. My eyes turn back around to the right here. I look at this and I look up and I shoot her. Maybe she Suzu's that, but I still stay here and I keep looking at her and I don't look here. I keep looking here. But your eyes turn to Hanzo because your instinct is to go defensive. If I see a low HP teammate as an Ana, my instinct is to just kill them. Confirming a kill is equal to saving someone, but confirming a kill is guaranteed. The saving is like maybe you save them, but they still die. So the higher percentage play is a kill confirm versus save someone so that maybe they can survive to kill someone for you. If you can just do it yourself, you always take that opportunity. Higher value in I would even say 99% of cases as a support player, which is why Lifeweaver is so shit, because he can't do that effectively. But heroes like KarQ, Ana, Bat, they can just convert a kill themselves just like that. And you take a guaranteed numbers advantage versus a heal, and then maybe they do it. You want to stabilize? You could have made it a 3v2. And then maybe they do kill your Hanzo because you weren't looking at him, but at least it's a 2v2 now. In a 3v3, if it's like, maybe your Hanzo is low, you turned here, and the Hanzo whiffed every shot, and the KarQ stays alive the whole time. Even if the person you save or don't save ends up dying, you evened it out because you already guaranteed one. You take the guarantee versus the maybe. Actually, I never want to say always because this game is a little black and white. If the person you saved is a Genji that has a blade and you have a nano ready, okay, maybe saving the Genji so he can, instead of you killing one, he can blade and kill two. But that's still a maybe. What if your Genji sucks and he just like dashes into nothing? So you're still taking a risk. So you take the higher percentage play, which is the guarantee kill yourself. And you trust you can hit that shot on that KarQ. She's low enough for a one shot. Does that make sense, or am I just like blabbering in the air? Hopefully that makes sense. So your target prioritization at this level, like your aim is fantastic, it looks good. I don't have to worry about that. So don't heal. Well, it's not, you didn't have to heal. Technically, you didn't have to heal, right? He wasn't even low. Everybody won this. This was tough, right? You lost two, your tire trades one back, you sleep him, that's good. Focus here. You look to the right to stabilize, and he was actually full, but then your instinct was, you actually just shot him anyways because you have an instinct to play defensive and heal. Two dead, you take one back, you take one, you just kill him here, it's still a 3v3. If this Hanzo didn't shoot and actually kill, you're gonna be at a 4v3 disadvantage. Luckily he hit, but can you say for sure it's easier for Hanzo to hit that shot or you? Always trust yourself, don't trust no one. It's the one thing everybody learns in rank, trust yourself. Trust yourself to hit that, not them. Anyways, I think that nano's fine. You got charged into. It makes him run. You antied him. I like the rest of the decisions here. Fine. You stabilized. You had the positional advantage because they still have to come to you, and you guys won. Good job. Would a nade have killed the Kiriko? He had no nade cooldown. It was on 6 seconds. I didn't mention nade because it was on cooldown. So I see how you're repositioning to the high ground here. I like this. I do this sometimes too. Aim is good. I saw a bubble being burned. I don't like that nade. I wasn't really... I think you just like saw clumps and you went for a nade. Reloading at an inopportune time. You're stressing me out with the whole running closer thing. You're doing the thing where you're walking, your instinct is to take a few steps forward while doing this. You're dynamically moving in case you need to be behind this wall. I think if you just stood right here, this was fine. And you can guarantee, be a bit more calm and like make sure you don't miss a single shot. But you kept walking forward, half and forward, and this Ana luckily missed. But you actually ended up accomplishing a few things by like accidentally walking forward. You actually made space because you took attention from the Ana to not heal Junkrat and to focus on you for a moment. Because she missed, it actually benefited you. As long as you didn't miss any shots and their Ana missed, it looks like it works out more. But the higher percentage play is to just chill here and just, you know, make sure your shots are accurate. But it's okay. It worked out here. You take what the team gives you. Maybe you understand that their Ana sucks and hasn't, like, you know, fully converted any kills. She's super defensive. Sorry for slandering the enemy Ana. If you're the enemy Ana watching, like, damn, that's me. You take what the enemy gives you. If you have no reason to fear the peak, then fuck it. Nice. They can't see health bars. You can see health bars if you've taken damage in the last, like, what, 6 seconds? Respectable. You guys end up winning this game. So, all in all, your aim is good. I'm not actually worried about your mechanics at all, but I just think you're way too passive on round 1. And on round 2, like, your target prioritization and your priority was a little low. Like, right there, that Junkrat moment, where the nano in was a better play, and then the other moment that stood out was the TP from the Kiriko without looking there. And a lot of the times the sleep dart is, I agree. You kind of just like look up, panic, and then just kind of like flick the sleep. It could have been a bit more disciplined. A lot of times having the threat of sleep dart can be more effective than just chucking it out randomly. Proactive sleep darts can work in a comp like this. Your Ryan can pin the person that like gets slept, so it's like sort of understandable, but it's a little harder to time when they have a Ryan as well. And they don't really have anybody that's like you're super worried about, so you have to hold the sleep dart for. If they have like a Pharah with a barrage or a Genji blade waiting, like a lot of times they'll wait till you burn the sleep. So if you just randomly chuck sleeps, that's actually not good against that. But against this comp, it's like fine that you just practically chuck sleeps. They don't have any like major ults you can cancel. They don't have like a Roadhog. So that is fine in this scenario, but it's another like, you know, thought process you have to make as a GM on a player, you know what I mean? Whether to proactively use it or to just like hold on to it, depending on what they have available. All in all, good review. Clean those parts of your gameplay up. You'll be back into GM3 soon.